Hello, and welcome back to an episode of Sky Factory. I just slurred my words a little bit. This is episode 37. Last time we built, or at least finished, this big thing, which took us forever. And let me just say, I thought this was frustrating to get working. I thought this was a difficult system. I thought I had gotten to the peak of difficulty with this kind of thing. Apparently I was very, 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 very wrong. For a specific reason. That has to do with something I worked on over on that little area over there. Now, last episode I ended off by saying I was going to start messing with dimension stuff. This is my fourth time trying to record the episode. So basically, let me just run you through how this mod works. You start by making the dimension inscriber, which you use a blank dimension thing, which is basically just paper and redstone. You make the dimension, and it makes a randomized dimension if you just click store without putting any dimlets or anything in it. Then you put in the dimension builder, it builds a dimension, and yeah. Then you can also make a dimension analyzer so that whenever you open the dimension, you can test if it's safe to enter or not. So far I have not gotten anything that wasn't perfectly safe, so yay. Then we next have the dialing device. This lets you dial a dimension. I'm actually going to go to one of the dimensions that actually has stuff in it. I believe it is ID 9. You just click dial, and there we go. The dimension's now active. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, you can't see it in there, but it should stay open for a while. It had a lot of power. Next, the next thing that you usually would get would probably be the dimlet workbench, actually, where you use these little dimlet parts, plus like biome absorbers, different things like that, to get pieces to make specific dimlets, so that you can then make better dimensions, I guess, so that they're not just totally randomized. Problem with this. To get dimlet pieces, you actually need dimlet parcels. To get dimlet parcels, there are three ways. One is you can go to the end and kill a bunch of Endermen, and it has like a 0.001% chance of dropping one. Another, you could wait for monsters to drop loot bags, and then the loot bags could be opened, and then just have like a small chance of giving you the actual dimlet parcels. It gives you 4 if you get it, but it's super rare. Or at least it's been rare for me. And then the other way is you can go into one of these dimensions, for example, the one that I'm about to enter. Yeah, that is about right, yeah. You can go into this dimension, find a structure, and get some chests and things and get stuff. So there's structures like that. By the way, this is the best dimension I've found so far. This is one of the only 2 dimensions I've found that's not just pure void. The other dimension that I found has 2 desert temples, and that's it. But anyways, so you go around, you find some structure, and you can find them in chests. Super rarely, though, like incredibly rarely, you'll find a dimlet parcel. Now, thing that seriously frustrates me is there's supposed to be a structure that spawns in every dimension that you make. I have made probably like 20 dimensions, and this structure doesn't spawn in any of them. And it's, again, supposed to spawn in every structure, or every dimension, like semi-commonly. And I haven't found one. It's basically a structure, it looks like a little house, like a little white house type thing, with like a pillar under it. And on the inside, it has just a bunch of dimlet parcels and things, and like specific dimlets and stuff like that. So you can actually get the resources you need for the dimensions. I'm actually going to head back to the overworld. Problem is, again, this doesn't spawn. And for some reason, for the past like 2 hours, no matter what I do, no matter what method I use, I cannot get more dimlet parcels. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but I literally cannot get them. Which tells me I'm thinking I'm gonna have to either halt or stop trying to go for the Dimension mod because unless I can get dimlet parcels to get dimlets, I cannot make a custom world, which means I cannot use the Dimension stuff effectively. So I'm thinking there's two options. Again, I either stop completely with using this or I just try and use it again later, but I'm thinking I'm probably not going to do that. So, I may have a plan for this in the future with things that have more to do with just the world than it does actual progression and actually doing the quests, but for now, I think I'm just going to skip out on doing these quests, because I literally cannot do them. On the other hand, there are a few different and simpler things that I can do, like, for instance, create a near infinite power with or grid power with extra utilities dragon egg mill. I'm pretty sure. How do you make a dragon egg mill actually? Ooh, it takes a dragon heart, a dragon egg, and the ultimate furnace, and draconic. Okay, never mind. Not doing that one. Create a 16 by 16 by 16 colossal chest. How do you create a colossal chest? Oh, okay. Is it talking about these? I think it's talking about these. Yeah, I never even touched this mod. Huh. So basically what this mod does is it lets you build a customly sized chest and have a huge storage thing. And you can have like a bunch of different interface things and cores and... Huh. Yeah, I never did that. Well, I guess let's get working on it because, well, we gotta do something this episode other than just talk. Where should we put this thing? How about right here? Not using this space. So let's make this 16, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Ooh, I might need to move this up. Well, maybe not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, it barely fits. I do have to say, I am already having so much more fun with this episode than I was the last one, and I haven't even done anything yet. Alright, I made a few more of these than I needed. So then if we put the chest core and the interface... Whoa! Oh, that's cool. And then... Yep, this has a lot of space, and if I throw those in there... Why didn't I make one of these in the beginning of the series? That would have solved my storage problem. I had so many chests just in random places. That is seriously cool. I don't know why I didn't use this mod before. Well, either way, we now have the achievement. And actually thinking about it, I could actually use my advanced charged porter for some other things than just doing this. There's some pretty cool ideas. That I will not be doing those because I am done with dealing with that mod. Fill a quantum storage unit with anything. What is a quantum storage unit? Use obsidian chests, a machine chassis, and okay, so it's pretty simple. And there we go, quantum storage unit. So if I just put this down here, amount out in... I don't know how much these can... Oops, didn't mean to break that. I don't know how much these can store, but I do want to fill this up. I'm probably going to fill it up with cobblestone, actually. Yeah, it's filling up pretty fast. It already has 1.5, 1.6, 1.7, yep. Don't know how long that's going to take to fill up, but I'm assuming it'll still be an incredibly long time, so let's just leave that. Get 20 different chickens and automate resource collection. How many chickens do I have? 35. Okay, I definitely have enough. So if we then make a bunch more transfer nodes, this is going to be the episode of just transferring things. We should be able to just slap that literally anywhere. Then just put a transfer node on the face of all... Well, no, I'm not going to put it on the face. That just looks weird. At least, well, at least breaking that told me, yeah, it definitely does suck stuff out. So then I should just have to hook all these up to the interface, and that should be good. And there we go. We should now, yep, we now have all of these automated on just removing any eggs that they lay. So I guess that's another achievement done. Jump between two tamed dragons while in midair. Ah! Oh, okay. Where'd that guy come from? I definitely could get started on that one. All I'd have to do would be grab more crystals so I can revive the Ender Dragon. This will have to be like my 20th time killing the Ender Dragon. Like, I know it's like some ridiculous number at least. Right, here it goes. Now, I know that whenever you hatch a dragon egg, you can get different types of dragons. So there's like, not just the Ender Dragon, there's like... Okay, guess he's interrupted. My point exactly. That there's different types of dragons, like there's fire dragon, there's like a nether dragon, a lava dragon. So let's see if I can get one of those instead of just the regular ender dragon again. Yeah, there we go. I believe the dragon egg usually lands there. So let's put that here. There we go. Pop that up. We got the egg. I'm pretty sure if I were to get some water, and then just like some random blocks, and I put this egg in the water, that it should become a water dragon. Am I correct about this? Click to start hatching. You just have to push it in? I think so. It keeps getting pushed out. I guess I'll just leave it there. We'll see what happens to it. It might turn into a different type of dragon, it might not. We could try and make the level 3 Nether Star generator, because we already have 2 level 2 ones, so if we made a level 3, then that should be good. This is a problem. I am short on wither skeleton skulls. That was not the issue I would think I would be having. But, hopefully, if I just have 3 of these, well, I'm going to empty out these buckets real quick. If I just have 4 of these running at the same time, that's 300,000, that's 300,000, that's 300,000, and that's 300,000. Which means this is technically over 1,000,000 RF a tick, which is another achievement. Boom. But I think that's going to be all for this time. I hope you enjoyed. Next time, I'm really not sure what we're going to do. I think I'm just going to try and finish up on any achievements I can. Maybe try and finish up on the actual thing over there. That's going to take a long time. Actually, I might have a plan. Alright, I might have a plan to make this work a little bit faster. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye.